Most of us did dodge the threat for severe weather here in Lincoln and eastern Nebraska, so just picking up on a lot of rain overnight. But wanted to show you some of the storm reports from last night into early this morning. Some reports of hail in extreme southeast Nebraska, wind and hail through south central Nebraska, but even a few reports of tornadoes down here in southwest Nebraska. You heard us mention Stratton with some damage earlier in the show, but Max, Stratton, and Hayes Center, all reports of tornadoes that I think some damage surveys will be done by the National Weather Service later on. Hail up to 2 inches was reported in Stratton with a report of a tornado, and in Bankelman. And wind gusts were up to 70 miles per hour, but the strongest wind gusts were out in the southern portion of the Panhandle out toward Kimball with some 50 to 60 mile per hour wind gusts, kind of scattered with some storms moving through and around the Tri-Cities. The sun is coming up, but as you can see, we've got cloud cover out there right now, and it's all these kind of moving pieces as to how is later today going to pan out. As you can imagine, one round of severe weather will influence the next, especially with this one kind of clearing out. And I expect the sun to poke out, especially early on this afternoon. So I think that'll help rebound us for another threat of severe weather for the second part of the day today. Temperatures are starting out in the 50s and 60s. We're at 61 here in Lincoln, upper 50s in Omaha and surrounding areas down toward I-80 in the Tri-Cities. But to the south toward Kansas, we've got temperatures still in the middle 60s. 64 and Beatrice 65 degrees in Hebron. That's probably feeling a little bit muggy with recent rains too, and temperatures today warming up to about the middle 70s and upper 70s and around I-80. You can see it's going to be cooler to the north where the clouds are later to clear, if they clear much today out toward Omaha, but then closer to 80 degrees down toward Kansas. Wind gusts will be up there today too, a little breezy at times. You can see sustained winds as we're waking up are out in the east around 10 to 15 to maybe 20 miles per hour. Some wind gusts lately around 20, maybe 30 miles per hour, a little stronger up toward Omaha as the last of some of these thunderstorms are clearing to the east. You can see a spot shower or two, maybe a sprinkler or two left over and lingering. Most of the thunderstorms with the lightning passing even just to the north of Omaha this morning, about to cross the Missouri River. Looking elsewhere in the state, we do still have a flash flood warning, just a flood warning in effect for some of these counties that saw some 4 to 6 inches of rain last night, and those areas will need to be careful with more thunderstorms possible later today. There will be isolated instances that flooding could reoccur with some thunderstorms trailing over similar areas again tonight. But timing all this out, it's mainly as we head into the afternoon that I think we see some cloud cover clearing, some sunshine to set the stage for some stronger storms after about 4 o'clock. In fact, this is a look at 6 o'clock, and you can see how quickly those storms popped up and are looking intense to me from this version of Stormcast. Another line kind of forming up toward Columbus through northeast Nebraska. But even as one wave is moving away, there could be more storms behind it that we will be needing to watch even into Monday night. This is still 9, 10 o'clock. Storms around Lincoln moving toward Omaha, and then somewhat clearing and weakening as we go into the early morning hours of Tuesday. So that is all contributing to a slight, if not an enhanced, level 2 to level 3 risk for severe weather across eastern Nebraska. It does increase a little bit toward Kansas and Missouri, but can't rule out some tornadoes. EF2, if not higher, is on the table for extreme southeast Nebraska into Kansas and Missouri. Can't rule out a couple tornadoes in eastern Nebraska with the 5% risk. And then large hail, really our primary concern, I think, with a lot of these storms, with those black hash marks meaning 2 inches plus in diameter will be possible. And then some damaging wind is also on the table, largely over southeast Nebraska from Lincoln and Omaha down to the south and east. Maybe some lingering storms into Tuesday, but you'll see how cool we get with high temperatures only in the 60s over the next couple of days. And even to the end of this week, we look nice on Thursday, but more storm chances coming back to the forecast for Memorial Day weekend.